What's your favorite story in Scripture?
As a little girl, I remember sitting around the table before school. Our family would read from the scriptures, and I remember hearing the story about Nephi and his brothers Laman and Lemuel, and recognizing that I wanted to be more like Nephi because he was making good choices, and I did not want to be like Laman and Lemuel. I attended seminary, and that got me in that routine of reading from the scriptures on a daily basis. I think as a mother, I've come to have more desire to turn to the scriptures. I can't do this by myself. Each of my children have very different personalities. As a mother, however, it becomes challenging to realize that I can't use the same kind of discipline or teaching method with each of my children, that it needs to be adjusted based on their personalities and their individual needs. My oldest, he's an amazing boy, but we don't always see eye to eye. And I was discouraged with my relationship with him, and I wanted it to be just a greater sense of love between the two of us, and maybe not so, butting heads. And I came to see the many examples of wonderful parenting that can be found in the scriptures. I recall reading about the relationship that Lehi has with his sons. He never gave up on his children regardless of their choices. As I tried to apply the teachings that I was reading on how to love my child, I began to see a difference. And as I made those changes and I felt impressed, do this. This is the way that this child is going to receive love better. I feel like our relationship has improved. And that for me is so important in my role as a mother, because then that child will be more accepting of the teachings that I have for him. I've come to realize that little by little, as I strive to study in the scriptures, that I'm gaining a greater understanding and go from just I'm reading the scriptures to really having them become more of a resource for the teachings of the gospel of Jesus Christ.